Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thanks for joining me this morning on January 9th for Songs for the New Year. I'm excited to spend this time with you and share some new songs, some old songs, and just songs about new beginnings. And I do have a New Year's Day song, so I thought I'd start with that. This one is called Santa Fe, and it just tells the story of New Year's Day 4 years ago when my husband and I were in Santa Fe with our friends and our daughter Adelaide, who was just a little baby at the time, and Kale had her in the little carrier, and we were walking up and down Canyon Road seeing all this beautiful art, and it was so inspiring just to be there and to feel the creative energy in the air. And I swear I heard this melody on the wind. And so I sang it into my phone and then spent the next year writing this song. So I'll start here. And if you're tuning in, do say hello. I love to know who's here and where you are listening from. Here's a song about Santa Fe. When the wind blows down Canyon Road, I hear the whispers of desert ghosts. Here in the dust and in the stone, I hear old and new dreams calling. It's New Year's Day in Santa Fe. We came to see the famous art. You and I, a mile of galleries and gardens, our new baby in your arms. We walk past visions cast in bronze, brushed on canvas, carved and living in the stone. It's New Year's Day in Santa Fe. A woman walks ahead, her fancy boots, her long fur vest. She is a woman of means. Through the maze of open doors we wander breathless and unsure, and I sigh and say we'll never have the money to take one home. You touch my cheek and tell me we'll just have to make our own. Pass an old cafe, sign says closed for the day. I hear a song on the wind. The ghost from the cafe, she sings her truth, she knows the way. She sings her song for the beauty of being here. I hear her singing just for the beauty of being here. Winds have changed, that much we know. Still how they carry false promises of fame, false promises of gold. I look at you, our baby in your arms, this dream we have to hold. It's New Year's Day in Santa Fe. Good morning. Oh, my good friend Janet is tuning in. If you ever want a voice coach in Seattle, I know who you should get in touch with, and that is my good friend Janet Rayer. And hi, Tom. Oh, hi, Ellen and Christina. Yay! Oh, we've got people from Seattle, Minneapolis, and Denver. This is super exciting. Yeah, so I'm gonna play some songs about new beginnings first while I gather up my courage to sing some brand new ones and just get kind of comfy here. I'm singing to you in my new home in Minneapolis, and it was kind of a feat to just get a space cleared so I could sing to you and not look like I'm living in chaos, but I am, just so you know that. Oh, and Happy New Year! Oh, yay! El Paso, this is great. So we got people everywhere. Okay, so this next one I wrote after a gathering of musicians where we all just shared music, and I was thinking about our muse. Like, we each have a different muse, a different channel, different emotions that just sweep through us, and to stay open to those is something that I try to do. Not always great at it, but that idea of this river that just carries us through, and that if we just remain open, we'll just, be grounded and create beautiful things. And this is River Song. Oh, river of song, flow through me. Let me be a riverbed for your melody. Oh, river of song, flow through me. Oh, river of joy, be my guide. Take me to the water where the sun makes the river shine. Oh, river of joy, be my guide. Oh, river of sorrow, do not stay. Help me cry the tears I need to cry. Then be on your way, oh, river of sorrow, do not stay. Oh, river of peace, make me whole. Heal the hurt and anger that make war deep inside my soul. Oh, river of peace, make me whole. Truth, light my way. Walk me through the darkness, hold my hand when I feel afraid. Oh, river of truth, light my way. Oh, river of love, fill me up. Let me be the one who gives everything I've got. Oh, river of love, fill me up. Oh, river of song, flow through me. Let me be a riverbed for your melody. song flow through me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, write in, tell me where you're listening from. I want to say hello to my good friends, the Currans in Seattle. And yeah, I've just been missing all of you and these connections through music. We moved to Minneapolis from Seattle at the end of October, and it's been such a good move for our family, but it's very chaotic, lots of work, and I haven't been performing much. And I was just thinking in December, like, what could I do to just connect with all of you? And this was my idea. So this Sunday and the next 3 Sundays, I'll be doing these live streams from my home, and they each have different themes. A few songs might repeat, but not too many. I've been having fun creating these sets for you. This next song I wrote right after the new year in 2017. And this was a month where we were all, not everyone, but there was a lot of fear and discomfort, and we were, in the midst of inaugurating a new president and just kind of the hurt of the 2016 election that a lot of us felt. And I just wanted to write something bright, and I was in my little storage closet converted office in Seattle, and it was a gray day, and as often the winters and falls are in Seattle, and I just wanted to invite like the light in through the window and the new day. And so this song is what I wrote. This is called When the New Day Comes. Let the sun rise through my window every morning. Let it shine through the dark night, through the gray clouds. Let the new day fill my eyes. I just want to live a life I can fall into. Be everything I am, do everything I can to let the love shine through. Let the heart feel what it wants to. Let my dreams be what they are. Through the hard times, through the struggles, let my heart stay open wide. I just want to live a life I can fall into. Be everything I am, do everything I can to let the love shine through. So many things to know, so many ways to grow. If only we can learn to reach for each other's hands, do everything we can to hold each other close and free. Every human heart plays a different part, shines a light all of its own. When the new day comes, we will be the ones who know this light will guide us home. Hi, Emily and Scott. Oh, it's so cool. My neighbors are listening, and I've got Helen and David. And yeah, if you need a voice coach to Minneapolis, I know who to call. Helen is one of my greatest friends, and she really helped me figure out my voice when I was just starting to take the stage and sing. So, yeah. So I think that the next song I'm going to do here is, what's on my list? Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Let me retune. This is called Send Me Home. This was the title track of an album I released back in 2010, and a song I wrote from Minneapolis. It was summertime, and I was feeling this just kind of sadness and trying to pin it down, find the words for it. And I was thinking about the garden that was growing outside our window and how healthy and vibrant it was. It was amazing to us. I think it was the first time Kale and I had ever planted a garden, and just made me think how plants and humans, we need the rain and the sun to grow, and both of those things are what make home. And also, home is this thing that I feel like I've been searching for a long time. I think I've landed. I think it's Minneapolis. But there's the bigger home of this planet that we all share together, and just owning that and realizing that we all share it, and this is our home together, and to really do our best to create a safe, joyful, kind place. So here we go. Send me home. I lost my light. I lost my light. Don't know when I let it grow dim. My spirit cries out. My spirit cries loud. I'm sadder in any church. I feel better in any crowd. Awaken, all you pilgrims. Love is calling from the choir city street, so filled with sound. Knows it takes every voice to make the world go round. Send me home. Send me home. Send me home. Send me home. I lost my fire. I lost my fire. Don't know how I let it burn out. My heart grows weary. My heart grows weak. I am sadder, seeking heaven. I feel steadier on my feet. Awaken, all you pilgrims. Love is calling from the garden. A tiny seed, so very small, knows the sun and the rain will fall on us all. got a little distracted towards the end of that song. I don't know about you, but my phone's connected to Bluetooth, and I get in the car sometimes, and it plays random songs like that I didn't choose. And I was driving with my daughter Adelaide, and "Send Me Home" came up, and we were listening to it, and she's like, "What send me?" Like she couldn't understand. Like my pronunciation of that word in the song was so poor in her ears, and so I was trying to concentrate on enunciating and lost my chords. But whatever, it's so funny, those moments. This next one, it's about having big dreams and striving for them, but also remembering the people who are standing with us and supporting us. And it's impossible to go for everything. And it's impossible to accomplish everything that I want to. It really is. I'm very far-reaching. It's good to have those goals, but for me at least, it's really important for me to bring back the balance of being here, being with the people I love, and just taking in the view is something that I have to remind myself constantly. So this is the thing about mountains. Maybe you'll harmonize with this one too, Helen and David. Okay, here we go. If you find love, don't lose it for a vision of who you can become. If you keep on climbing, the thing about mountains, no matter how high you reach, you'll see another one to climb. Baby, I almost lost you to this reckless striving. Got this dream I'm fighting for that I won't give up. And even though I won't stop trying to be the best part of me, it's only when you love me that I have enough. The thing about mountains, there will always be another, some point in the distance, calling out to you. The thing about love, there will never be another who can hold me like you do. Baby, I almost lost you to this restless searching. Got this place I'm hurting that I can't fill up. And even though I won't stop looking for that peace to find me, it's only when you're here beside me that I have enough. The thing about mountains, there will always be another, some point in the distance, calling out to you. The thing about love, there will never be another who can hold me like you do. Of you I stand in awe, the way your love takes us high above it all. No eyes but ours can see the beauty of this peak. Ooh, 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 and baby, I'm sorry, been taking you for granted instead of taking in the view. The thing about love, there will never be another who can hold me like you do. The thing about mountains, there will always be another, some point in the distance, calling out to you. The thing about love, there will never be another who can hold me like you do. The thing about love, there will never be another who can hold me like you do. Just hold me like you do. Just hold me like you do. Oops. That was the ending I was going for. Okay. Okay, well, here we go. So I've been working on some new songs. Songs take a long time these days. I do little voice recordings, some voice memos in my phone when I'm working on them, and it's kind of fun to scroll back and be like, oh, when did I start that song? And I thought I started this one last summer, like 2021, but really I started it, well, now I don't even remember. It was at least a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And then I just was working on some new songs recently, and lines from this one kept appearing in the newer songs, and that's a sign that I need to go back and finish this one. So the context for this song is that it's really fun reading your comments. Thank you. It makes me feel like I'm with you, so thanks for writing. So the context for this one is the pandemic has been really hard on parents. Parents with children of all ages, whether you were managing Zoom school or you were managing small kiddos without childcare. And it's been hard. And I think the pandemic's really highlighted the imbalance too of the weight of a lot of things fell on women and mothers, especially single mothers. Even though I have the most supportive partner ever, this time has been really, really challenging, and finding time for my work, finding time to just manage, the family, work, myself, self-care, all that stuff is hard. And I was really frustrated one day because I was just trying to grab these small moments to do big projects, which never really works. And I haven't been to church in a long time. I'm not someone who really prays, but in that moment I was like, I wish I had someone to pray to who understood what I was going through. And then I remembered being in the Catholic Church when I was a kid and seeing these beautiful stained glass images of Mary. And I was thinking about her, and I was like, you know what? She just might understand. She's a mother. She's the mother of God. And so this is my prayer, my prayer to Mary. And I think that's what the song is called, Mary. So this is a first time debut ever. I'm a little nervous. Mother Mary, help me get through. I don't know how to do it all, and I'm calling on you. God doesn't understand what a woman must do. Mother Mary, help me get through. Mother Mary, was your work ever done? Did you doubt your own competence? Did you have any fun? Was life just a backseat ride to raising God's son? Mother Mary, was your work ever done? And I am just one woman, stretched like a sail on a boat that is too far from shore, and the waves, they just keep rolling. Is it a sin if I want something more? Mother Mary, did you ever disappear? Did you ever skip town for a while to get your head clear? Did you ever learn to give it all while your own light just fades? Mother Mary, did you give it all away? And I am just one woman, stretched like a sail on a boat that is too far from shore, and the waves, they just keep rolling. Is it a sin if I want something more? And I remember your face, how it shined in that church, full of beauty and grace. You were the image of love, Holy Mother of God. Were you ever enough? Mother Mary, how did you grieve the loss loss of your own bright self and the life that you dreamed. My child is the greatest gift I've ever received. But Mother Mary, how did you grieve? 'Cause I am just one woman, stretched like a sail on a boat that is too far from shore, and the waves, they just keep rolling. Tell me the truth, did you ever want more? Oh, so fun to hear your comments. I love that you're laughing, Janet, because I was laughing too as I wrote that song. It was like laughter and tears. Like, this situation is so ridiculous. And yeah, let's just pray to the Mother of God, because I think mothers understand a lot right now. Oh yeah, and we've got Perkins. Oh, yay! All the way from Johannesburg. We've got Romy and Andrew. Yay! Okay, so fun. Well, I always have to bring out my banjo these days now, and I'm still a beginner player, so forgive me for the loud twangs. I really should get on it and take some lessons. It's all about like holding this steady weight in my hand, and sometimes it just gets heavy instead of staying light. But okay, so this next one is called One Brave Life, and I wrote this as a collaboration with this lady, Joanne Ross. She wanted a theme song for her book, The Inheritance, which came out in September. And if you need a vacation, like most of us do all the time, just read this book, because it will take you to the Willamette Valley of Oregon. You get to stay on this gorgeous winery, like an estate. Walk through the vineyards, drink wine on a beautiful veranda, and fall in love. That's what you get to do if you read this book. And there are lots of characters in here, and it was kind of funny because when she asked me to write a theme song for it, she's like, there are 6 point of view characters. Good luck. So what I decided to do was focus on just the common themes between each character in the book, and I ended up with this idea of just wanting to live bravely, with purpose, leave something good behind, and also fall in love. This is One Brave Life. We all want something good to leave behind. We want our memory to age just like fine wine. We want to leave knowing we did more right than we did wrong. No one makes it through this life without hurting anyone. We all want a purpose, something to chase our whole life through. We want to find meaning in the work that we do. We want to leave knowing we gave it all that we could give. No one makes it through this life without a reason to live. We all want one great love. We all want one true home. We all want one brave life to call our own. We all want wings that fly. We all want love to set us free. We all want to do something good with our time, leave a legacy. We all want romance, the kind that takes our breath away and stays for a lifetime. Grow stronger every day. We want to live knowing we are loved for who we are. No one makes it through this life without longing and desire. We all want one great love. We all want one true home. takes us to another home. We all want one great love. We all want one true home. We all want one brave life to call our own. We all want wings that fly. We all want love to set us free. We all want to do something good with our time, leave a legacy. We all want to do something good with our time. So I'll do another song inspired by a book next. This one I performed in October with the Bushwick Book Club of Seattle, right before we moved to Minneapolis. And the book is Akata Witch, and the author is Needy Okorafor. I think I'm saying that correctly. Well, actually, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but the book is wonderful. I tried to find it for you to show you, and it's still in a box somewhere. But the main character of this story, Sunny, discovers she has magic powers, and she can also see the future. And she meets other young adults who can too, and their job is kind of to save the world. And there's like an environmental focus, which I really loved. Yeah, and so this is the song that came out of that story. Again, the Bushwick Book Club in Seattle, they're doing in-person performances now, but they are all live streams, so you can tune in from anywhere. It's a group of songwriters who write songs inspired by books. This one's called Midnight Sun. You are the one, bright morning star, the midnight sun. You have begun to know who you are and what must be done. There is a point of no return. You've seen the future, you've watched it burn. You are the eyes. You are the ears. They let you down. They poison the air, laid waste to the ground. They do not see. They're blinded by fear, polluted by greed. There is a point of no return. They heard the warnings, they let it burn. You are the eyes. You are the ears. What do you see? What do you hear? You've seen the fires, you've seen the floods, the wars and disease, the rivers of blood. You are the one, bright morning star, the midnight sun. Don't be afraid. You have the power, you have the strength. We need your sight to carry Teach us to heal, teach us to learn. You are the eyes. You are the ears. You are the light. Be who you are, bright morning star, fierce midnight sun. You are the one. So I was Midnight Sun, inspired by the book Akata Witch, which is a trilogy, and I still need to read the next 2 books. But do check that out. Oh, sending lots of love to you too, Relitza and Richard. Thanks for tuning in. It's so cool to have you all from all over the world. Okay, I have a few more songs for you. And this is a short song. This is the first song I ever wrote. I wrote it on July 4th, 2002. And it's kind of the beginning. It was definitely the beginning of becoming a songwriter and knowing that this is what I wanted to do. It felt like I'd found my language. I wrote it just knowing a couple of chords. And after I wrote it, I called my sister and I said, "Hey, is this a song?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's a song, Jasper." And then the next day I went to Barnes & Noble and picked up Guitar for Dummies and learned more chords. So yeah, so I was 22 at the time, not quite 22. I was feeling super vulnerable. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, my career. I had my first full-time job as a baker at Great Harvest Bread Company. And yeah, I was just feeling very vulnerable, very scared. And this is the song that I wrote that night on July 4th, 2002. I'm standing here naked, alone in every room. No one's touch will clothe me, and I'm scared and cold. Love me, love me, love me. My body is a billboard. Love me, billboard. And I am so embarrassing. All these eyes reading me, and no arms to cover me. Won't you cover me? Please see me boldly. Stare me in the eyes. Look me into knowing I'm okay and I can make it. Don't tell me who I am, just hold me for a while. Your arms will let me tell myself the truth, that I'm standing here naked, but I'm okay and I can make it. If your arms will read my body and not your eyes, and then you'll know, and then I'll know that I have love to give. That song's called Billboard. It's on an album I put out in 2005, and I still have copies of it. You just have to email me for them. They're secret. Okay. Helen, you mentioned in the comments that this painting connected with one of the songs I was singing earlier. And the reason I put that behind me today is because that painting inspired the song I'm going to do for you now. This is another song I wrote on New Year's Eve. I think it was definitely between 2003 to turning 2004, because I can remember my little studio apartment in Uptown and staring at this painting and just writing down all these words. I probably stayed up all night. And it's a painting that my sister Kaylin gave me, and I just think it's so beautiful. And the song is called Paint the Moon. Painted blue in the sand, I stand with my hands hands wrapped round the strings of a million things, with my face lifted up like an empty cup. From the bottom I wait with my arms lifted up in the pale, pale blue of the night. I've been traveling long, I don't know if it's wrong. All I know is I'm missing a place for a song, and the moon will sing with me tonight. I'll paint the moon, paint it high, paint it real, paint it bright. Paint the moon what I'm missing tonight. In these woods is a light, only comes with the night. In these woods I feel alright. At the edge of the dark I can see the marks on these hands that are holding too tight. One's for you, one's for love, one's for all I'm made of. One's for letting go, one's for reaching Take me moon, take me high, take me real, take me bright, take me, I am missing tonight. In the heat of the sun, I know I have become unwilling to say that my love's been undone. So I come to you, moon, I come. And I remember you, I remember your heart beating against mine. But the moon has a song I can count on. The moon will sing with me tonight. Paint me moon, paint me high, paint me real, paint me bright, paint me what I'm missing tonight. Paint me moon, paint me high, paint me real, paint me bright, paint me what I'm missing tonight. Okay, well, I'm so glad you liked that one. That was one of my first songs on my very first album, Songs for Charlie, which there are not copies left, but that song was liked so much by people that I re-recorded it on Wide World, which you can still get. That one came out in 2014. So yeah, thanks for just sticking with me for this hour. It's been just filling up my spirit. I just love it. I love hanging out with you, being with you through music. I'm going to end with two brand new songs. This one's never been performed before either. And I'm just going to make sure. Yeah. It says it's in tune. We'll see. Okay. This one, again, I've been working on off and on for like probably over a year. And the story behind this one is that, so gender roles in our society are so messed up. And then we find ourselves in these loving long-term relationships. Some of us do. I'm very grateful for my long-term loving relationship. But we keep playing out these imbalanced roles because that's what we learned. And there's pain and arguments around that stuff. And this song was just me trying to work through it. Just stay with me on this tangent. So it's been snowing here a lot in Minnesota, and I realized that I can't say snowmen anymore. Like, I want to say snow people, because it just feels like we have these words that we don't think about, and they exclude like half of the population. So more than that. And so I've been saying snow people and just trying to just kind of unpack things that just don't feel equal or right anymore. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, and dancing. So we have this in most of our dances, formal dances, we have a leader and a follower, and those are very gendered too. And I've been thinking about that and wondering what it would be like to be the lead, and or just what would it be like to not have a lead or a follower. And this one doesn't quite have a title yet, because, it's probably called When Love Was Easy, but I might change that title. I stayed up late last night, poured a glass of wine, turned the TV on, just to pass the time. Two people fell in love right there on the screen, and I remembered how we used to be when our blood was young and our hearts were sure, when love was easy. It's just the way we learn to dance. You take the lead, I'll follow your steps. Now it's my turn to trust my own moves. It ain't easy. They never tell you how time's gonna wear you down. You'll break your promises, give up without a sound. Two people build a wall that they can't break through, doing hurtful things they swore they'd never do, when their blood was young and their hearts were sure, when love was easy. It's just the way we learn to dance. You take the lead, I'll follow your steps. Now it's my turn to trust my own moves. It ain't easy. Talk all night, hold each other close till the morning light. There was no holding back, only letting go. An open road ahead, we couldn't wait to travel, when our blood was young and our hearts were sure, when love was easy. It's just the way we learn to dance. You take the lead, I'll follow your steps. Now it's my turn to trust my own moves. But it ain't easy, no it ain't easy. It's just the way we learn to dance. You take the lead, I'll follow your So I have one more song for you. And I have not written on the piano I actually wrote that Paint the Moon song on the piano a long time ago. I do not remember how to play it on the piano because I didn't have a phone that could record me at the time, so I've forgotten. But I grew up playing the piano and I studied it through college, and then I kind of broke up with it and got in a pretty exclusive relationship with the guitar for a long time, and now I'm coming back. And this song is called When I Was the Moon, and I started this a couple summers ago. I was sitting on our little roof top porch in Seattle, and I was just trying to come to terms with that ebb and flow of energy. And some days I feel full of energy, and some days I don't. Some days I feel quiet and inward, and I don't like those days as much, but they are who I am, and learning to, just not feel diminished by them, but they're just part of who I am. And the moon reminded me of that because it was this beautiful tiny sliver in the sky, and it was still gorgeous. And yeah, this is called When I Was the Moon on the piano. Shined through the night. When I was the moon, I was proud of my light. I wasn't afraid of any kind of darkness. When I was the moon, when I was the moon, when I was the moon, I was never shy when I waxed or waned. I knew that time had its circles and its games. I wasn't afraid to take some time away. I could disappear and be okay. No, I am not at my full power tonight. Yes, I'm a sliver of ancient light. When I was the moon, I was never afraid to change. I knew my power at every phase. The moon, I never cried for myself. My heart was big enough to see the universe that holds you and me. The tides, how they flood, and the tides, how they expose. When I was the moon, I knew what the ocean knows, that every spark of life is a mystery to behold. When I was the moon, when I was the moon, I knew rhythms and circles and rhythms and circles, and I wasn't afraid to change. So that's my new song, When I Was the Moon. I played that at my album release show this summer, and that's the only time. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to make a donation to the show, I would very much appreciate that. I've got my Venmo and PayPal info going across the bottom of the screen now. So I will be doing this for 3 more Sundays. Next Sunday will be Songs for Winter, which will be fun. I have a lot of songs about winter and snow. And the next week will be Songs for the Feminist Movement. I have even more of those. And then I'll end on January 30th with playing my Forgiving Wind album live, start to finish, and to celebrate its 10-year anniversary. So thank you for being here. Thank you for just being so supportive. Thank you for your presence. I feel supported. Until next Sunday.